Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm going to make a chicken salad. It's a different chicken salad than I've ever made before. It's in one of my old cookbooks, and I can't wait to try it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring y'all along on all of this so that you'll know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to use my pressure cooker to make the chicken, and the chicken I'm going to let it go up to pressure cook and then come all the way down to pressure on its own, get it out, and it's got to be cooled off. So this is going to take a while, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. In the pot here I've got 1 can of chicken broth and 1 can of water. It's 8 chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, and I got these for $2.30, so why not use this in a chicken salad? Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is add my spices, because I'm just going to let this roast. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not browning it, I'm not doing anything, because all I want is the meat from it. Alright, I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper. I always do the pepper before the salt. Always. So silly. Alright, and then I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Alright. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of onion powder. A teaspoon of granulated garlic. Two teaspoons of this chicken soup base. We have a store here called Big Lots, and they had this for $1 for this large bottles. I mean large container, so I'm using the heck out of it. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of this. And then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of Herbs de Provence. This is a Spice Island spice, and there it is. You should, let me just make sure there. Herbs de Provence. And this is so good. I really like it. So I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of this. And as you can see, I want this chicken to have some flavor to it. Alright, now I'm going to take my whisk and stir all this up and get it all mixed in together. You always need in your pressure cooker at least a cup of liquid, but I always like to have more, so I always do more. Alright, now I'm going to put these chicken thighs in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on this. I'm going to try to get these down inside, make sure that all of them are coated. Then I'm going to put the lid on this. I'm going to cook these for 30 minutes. I want to make sure that they're good and done. Good and done, because chicken is one of my, I don't like to mess around with chicken. I like to make sure that it's done. So I'll bring you back after a while when all this gets done, and I get the chicken off of the bone and get it into pieces, and then I'll bring you back after a while. Okay, I'm back, and the next thing, I've already got my chicken. My chicken's done. I've got it in a bowl cooling off so I can get all the meat off of the bone. the next thing I've got to do is I'm fixing a 16-ounce package of elbow macaroni. So I'm letting the water come up to a boil, and then I'll put the macaroni in here. And while this is getting ready, I've got it says to use red onions, but I don't have any red onions, so I've got shallots and green onions, and well, I've got regular onions too, but I've got shallots and green onions, and I'm going to cut those up, and some tomatoes, just some grape tomatoes, and I'll bring you back when I get to the next stage. Okay, I'm back. My pasta has finished. I've got to go put it in a colander and let it drain real good. I've cut up 2 shallots and 2 green onions here, and I've cut up a package of cherubs. I was thinking it was grape tomatoes, but no, it was cherubs, and I see one that I missed. So that's the next step after this, and then I'm going to bring you back when I get ready to do the next step. Okay, I'm back. Now the next thing I've got to do is I've got to steam some broccoli, and I'm going to do this in my pressure cooker just because I've never done it before, and I want to try it. It says steamed broccoli. It says steam, so I'm going to try this and see how it works. I like my broccoli kind of soft, though. It's a long story, but I can't eat broccoli that's hard. Alright, so I'm going to put the top on here. It's one 14-ounce package of broccoli florets, and I'm going to put the top on here, lock it. I wanted to tell you, you've got to have water in the bottom of it. Well, remember, I cooked the chicken, and I put all those spices in it and the broth and all that. So I'm steaming this broccoli with that broth that was left over. And so let me move this back now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this on, see, I need to get it back. There it is. I'm going to cook it 5 minutes. On this, it's locked. The top up here is locked. And so the next thing I've got to do is I've got to make a packet of Italian dressing, salad dressing, and debone the chicken while this takes going to take about 25 minutes to 20 to 25 minutes to get up to the pressure, and then 5 minutes, and then I'll do a quick release on it. So I'll bring you back on the next step. Okay, I'm back. My broccoli is done. Matter of fact, it's too done. I should have probably only cooked it for a couple minutes. In this bowl, I've got a can of Great Value pitted California style ripe olives. I've cut them each in half. I've got the chicken that I cut up. I've got the tomatoes. I've got the shallots. Now I'm going to put the macaroni in here. Macaroni. Wow, this is going to be huge. A huge salad. Huge. Huge. My daughter's best friend's son used to say huge. Alright, so I've got to mix all of this up and put this broccoli in here with it. I'm going to go in and get the broccoli out, put it in here, and the olives are optional. You don't have to put them in, but I wanted to because I love olives. And this broccoli is so done. Get it out. Yeah. This pressure cooker came with a steamer tray. My other one, my Cook's Essential, didn't come with anything like that. So, alright, so I have to kind of mix all this up. And I've got 1 packet of the Italian dressing that I mixed up in here. I'm going to pour that all over this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. So good. Alright, now I have to put it in the refrigerator and let it cool off. And I'm going to get some tongs and turn this over gingerly so it doesn't get all mushed up. And I'll bring you back when I get, it's got to go in the refrigerator for a couple hours, and I'll bring you back when I get ready to eat some. Okay, here's the finished salad. I'm going to get me out some and see what it tastes like. It smells so good, and it's done gotten cold. And I love everything that's in here. Especially the olives. The broccoli definitely did get cooked too much. But I'll know next time. It's the first time I've ever cooked a broccoli in my pressure cooker. So, let me taste this. Here's my bowl. Let me taste this, see what it tastes like. Mmm. 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 Gotta have some salt and pepper. But it is really good. Kind of reminds me of a tuna salad. Mmm. A pasta tuna salad. Mmm. This is really good. It takes a lot to make it. But it's definitely worth it. Definitely. So if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to be a part of my Facebook group, you can go to www.facebook.com/foodprepping. One word, FoodPrepping, and like my page there. And you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.